This is Jane with Overture Arboretum, and I'm so glad that you could be with us today. We are going to make cheesy hash brown potatoes today, but first of all, once again, we are using Tasty Traditions as our cookbook. And the reason why we are loving this is because they are the favorite recipes from Greystar's active adult communities that we have all across the United States. And the greatest thing about this is all the profits go to Meals on Wheels. And as you know, even though we are all fortunate and have meals to eat, there are a lot of seniors that I know personally, unfortunately, who don't have the money to eat. Everything goes to rent, or everything goes to something else, medical bills. Let's help them. Let's purchase this, and it goes to our central food bank, Meals on Wheels here, and it takes care of those seniors that are in our awesome community. So, let's get started. Oh, and if you want a cookbook, call me, 512-580-5500, or talk to any of our team members. We love talking with y'all, so please just come or not come, because you can't come here yet, but you can call us and we'll make sure we get this to you. So I apologize, I am probably a little scatterbrained. Y'all know me pretty well by this point, for those who are watching with me quite a bit. My father, that y'all have known about for a while, did pass yesterday morning, and it's been a little hard probably to deal with, but so I'm a little scattered today, so if I am, I apologize for that in advance. My dad would love to have been here because he loves nothing better than hash browns. That man ate hash browns every single day. And I started cooking when I was about 8 years old because my dad really wanted, and I think I've told y'all that I kind of got creative with his breakfast, but he was a military guy and he just liked one thing only, the way he liked it. And one of those things was his hash browns, and he liked them fried crispy on both sides. But me, I would love the cheesy hash brown potatoes because you've got flavors in it, you've got colors to it. My dad didn't really like that too much, but he would eat it just to just say, hey, my daughter made it and I'll try it, but he loved his hash browns. So today, I'm kind of dedicating this to my dad and the fact that he isn't here, but I am so glad of where he's going. So let's start. We are going to do, like I said, cheesy hash brown potatoes. And I realized I made a mistake last week by not putting the recipe on Facebook. And I have a sweet gentleman who lives here, and the meatloaf we made last week, he said, Jane, I tried to follow along, and I think I got the right proportions. He said, but it turned out great, and I loved all the flavors, and I felt so badly. So I'll make sure and post this recipe as well as the other recipe for y'all, okay? So just to let you know, this is live TV. And as such, sometimes things happen. So today, you're going to use hash brown potatoes, and we bought what's called Simply Potatoes. Now, this is a very great product because they're fresh potatoes that are in a package in your grocery store. And so saying that, one of the packages, because it was fresh, did go rancid on us, so we had to throw it away. So this batch that we're making now, because I'm going to show you the other batch, but this batch, we're only going to do it in half. So let's get started. And we made the other one because I didn't want to put onions in it, just to kind of let you know as we're going to add it, because one of my teammates can't eat onions. And so I'd love for her to eat some of the stuff that we made. So we didn't put onions last time. But one of the things the onions does in a recipe, just so you'll know, is it gives it a flavor. And so you can use other items, such as, I'm thinking about bacon bits in there, or if you like green onions, put that in there. You know, we've used that in the past with our sour cream enchiladas. So be creative, have fun with what you've got there. And then my dad probably would not have eaten any of that stuff, but hey, we still have a good time. And I do honor him today, and I do think about him, and I want y'all to think about your family members and honoring your family members. And that's why having great recipes is great, because I know which ones he loved, and I have a cookbook of all of his recipes, and it's something I'm passing down to my son, who loves his papa. So let's get started. So you're supposed to use 2 pounds of hash browns. This is going to be just 1 pound, okay? And I'm going to start it this way. Then you're going to add 16 ounces of sour cream. Once again, like I said, we're going to cut it in half. So we're just taking half of this out. So I'm hoping that y'all are having a great day. Did you know that we're actually opening up some of our menus? So today we had a exercise class out on the lawn. We had aquafit yesterday in the pool, and we have certain people that come and enjoy it. Our people are so excited. They're having such a good time. Okay, and then we want 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Once again, we're only going to use half the can. And we're going to make sure we get half of that out of here. I love cream of chicken soup because in most of the retro recipes, you use cream of chicken soup and you use a can of mushroom soup, pretty much as a base for everything. And it always tastes great. So today, we are just having a good time. It's kind of, we're waiting for it to possibly rain. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but now it's going to be 90 degrees, which means that summer is here. Oh, look, it's lovely so far. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to put down here is, instead of 2 cups of cheddar cheese, we're going to do 1 cup of cheddar cheese. And then this is a whole half chopped onion because I was going to use it earlier and decided we'd use it for this instead. So I personally like onions, but I probably won't inundate too many onions because I'm sure that will be too much flavor. And then you're supposed to use a half cup of melted margarine, it says. I'm using butter because that's what I have, so this is a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then, before I get started, it also says that you should butter the bottom of the casserole dish. I just use it like this. I peel it back and then I just go like this and I butter. It's one of the fun things I love to do. It gives it great flavor. I mean, you can use, which we always use, the cooking spray, but real butter, there's just no substitute for it, in my opinion. Can you tell I'm a girl from the South? Because we love our butter here. Okay, and I'll put butter right there. And it turns kind of mushy, and I'll clean it up later so it looks pretty, so I can put it back in the fridge. Okay, and then the other thing that we're going to do after this, it says salt, but the butter already has salt. I did not add pepper, just so you'll know. So let's get started. Let's mix it up. Have some fun with this. So let's mix up. And actually, we're going to use this. I used this earlier, and this spoon does not want to work as well. So Victoria, what did you do on your day off?
I went to my gym at home, and I painted my guest bedroom.
I tell you, every time she's off, she inspires me. She exercises all the time. She looks amazing.
Thank you.
I have to get her tips and tricks for that because I'm now, that's one of the things I have learned. My dad was 62 when he got an autoimmune disease. And so just, he lost his kidneys. And yours truly gave him one. But he took really great care of himself, and he was 88 when he passed, so it says, you know what, it's never too late to start, so I'm going to ask Victoria for her help. And she's always painting, making her house look beautiful. Me, on the other hand, I'm getting a new puppy. That will be my new thing. Okay, so once you mix it all up, and you just mix it up well, you're going to put it into your prepared pan. And still, you still have plenty. This is a 9 by 13 pan, and it'll just won't take as long to bake when you don't have as many potatoes in it. It says to bake it for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is you're going to bake this first, and then afterwards, you're going to take 2 cups of cornflakes, and I went ahead and did the 2 cups because I needed it to cover the entire top. And then you also use a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And what you do is I have the melted butter, put it in here, and then you're going to mix this up. And the reason why you put the butter in here is, and you'll see it in a moment, is to brown this. And you don't need it yet because you're going to take this. It tells you to add the top during the last 5 minutes. So let's go do the magic and see what it looks like when we're done. Oh yeah, it looks great. And it does smell amazing.
Yes, it does.
And see how it made it brown on the top? We can't wait to have some cheesy potatoes. Obviously, you can use this as a side dish, use it for a breakfast dish, use it any way you like it. And y'all, thank you for always joining us. We really appreciate it and we love having you. So have a great day. See you next week.